Hey CrossFit Wintersville. I'll be doing your coaching notes today for Tuesday. And so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna spend about 20 minutes warming up the body. Today what we have is 16-minute EMOM, 4 rounds of 4 different movements. So you'll spend minute 1 doing 10 V-ups, minute 2 doing 40-second planks, minute 3 doing 16 oblique side bends, 8 on each side. Minute number 4 you'll do 16 Russian twists. Then you'll, at number 5, you'll jump back up to movement number 1. You just repeat that 4 times for a 16-minute EMOM total there. And then for the workout today, it is 4 time. And so it's going to be an 800-meter run and then 4 rounds. So 800-meter run you don't add in the workout. And then 4 rounds of 4 dumbbell strict presses and 6 overhead squats. All these movements are intended to be done with 1 dumbbell. And then a 400-meter run after those 4 rounds, and then 4 additional rounds of 4 dumbbell push presses, and then 6 overhead stepping lunges, and those will be forward stepping lunges. And then you finish the workout with a 200-meter run. All right, before you start all this work, make sure you get plenty of good warm-up. Make sure that you spend a couple times going through parallel, doing plenty of squats, stretching out those hips, your ankles, and all that mobility in your legs. Make sure you spend plenty of time going overhead, getting a good stretch. Definitely have a lot of tight upper back. Spend some time really loosening that up for these overhead positions that holding that stability of that kettlebell overhead or dumbbell overhead. So make sure you spend some time doing that, and then also getting that heart rate up. And then for the 16-minute EMOM, I'll just demo the movements real fast. So the first one we have is the V-up. So here, you're gonna start with your body laying flat on the mat. Hands above your head, arms nice and straight, feet nice and straight. You're gonna try to bring your toes up to your hands, resting on the center of your back or that tailbone area. Coming up, touching those toes, come back down. That was a very good one. So come up here, touch those toes. Hitting this right here. So here, touching those toes, coming back down. Touching those toes, coming back down. Really the key here is trying to keep those legs nice straight until you get those fingertips to your toes. Next one is going to be the 40-second plank here. So here, trying to keep that body in a good hollow position, so keep that core nice and tight, arms nice and long if you can, squeezing your butt, squeezing your quads, and a nice straight body from head to toe. If you can't go here, you can go ahead and scale that down to your elbows if you need to, or you can go to your knees if you need to, but the key here is to keep a straight body from one point of contact to the head. All right. The next one we have is the 16, 8 each side, oblique side bend. So if you have a kettlebell, utilize a kettlebell. If you have a dumbbell, utilize a dumbbell. If you just have some type of object, have some type of weight, that's fine. Just utilize that. You're going to get that object in one hand. If you're standing nice and tall, I'm working my left side here, so the dumbbell will be in my right arm. I'm going to reach down. I'm going to keep my body nice and standing nice and tall. I'm not going to lean forward or lean too far back. Body nice and rigid here. I'm going to lean down, try and get that object to about knee height, maybe a little lower, maybe a little higher, depending on your body. The stretch is here, and then you're going to contract that and stand nice and tall. We're not going to overextend here, trying to go the opposite way like a little teapot. We're going to go ahead and try to reach for the knee, stay nice and tall, and then stand nice and tall, and go back into that again. You go 8 each side, then switch hands, and get 8 the other side. Again, reaching, not overextending. All right. Then we have 16 Russian twists. Again, whatever you have, kettlebell, whatever weight you have. I'm going to use a dumbbell. I'm trying to get here, sitting in these hips. Feet are come up off the ground. You can cross if you need to. We're going to touch one side, touch the other side, touch the other side. Just twisting here, keeping those feet off the ground. Back nice and core nice and tight here the whole time. Touching the opposite side. It's 16 reality scores, so 8 each side again. Same thing as before. All right. All right. After you're done with that 16-minute EMOM, then we'll move into the workout. You have 800-meter run there, and then 4 rounds of a dumbbell strict press. So we're going to grab that dumbbell, feet underneath our hips, dumbbell in a good front rack position, elbow slightly in front of your body. You're going to stay nice and rigid. You're going to press that dumbbell overhead here. The idea here would probably be, the most efficient way would probably be doing all the dumbbell work on one side of your body, and then the next round switch and go to the other side. So I'm going to do 4 dumbbell strict presses here, and then I'm going to go ahead and keep that overhead, adjust my feet to shoulder width apart, hips are going to go back and down, get a good overhead squat with that dumbbell, and stay nice and tall. Again, hips go back and then down, keeping that over the center of my body, pushing that arm to the sky, keeping the core nice and tight, and standing nice and tall. Getting 6 overhead squats all in that same arm. And then on the next round, I would switch, adjust the feet, and then get 4, keeping that overhead, and then getting 6 overhead squats on the next arm. All right, and then you have a 400-meter run, and we come back in, you have 4 rounds of a dumbbell push press. So same setup as that strict press. I'm gonna have my feet underneath my hips, do a small dip, hips coming straight down. I'm gonna drive, open those hips, pop those hips, and then dumbbell goes overhead. All right, we're gonna get 4 again, so small dip coming straight down, hips, and then dumbbell, coming back down, hips, and then dumbbell. All right, and then we have 6 overhead stepping lunges. So on that 4th one, I'm gonna hold overhead. These are forward stepping lunges. So I'm gonna come down, back knee touches the ground, come back out, go to the next one, and you have 6, so 3 each side, finishing that, and then go to the next round again, switching arms, push press, hips, and then after those 4, then you have the 6 overhead stepping lunges, and then we're finishing that workout with a 200-meter run. All right, enjoy the workout. Plenty of cardio, plenty of dumbbell. It'll be a good workout. Have fun, and enjoy your Tuesday.